Twin Cities Live reporter Kelli Hanson joins us now because it's time to bring us back to calorie reality. Kelli, you recently learned about a new kind of weight loss program that actually lets you indulge, which doesn't make sense in our brains.
Things like pizza, yeah, it sounds too good to be true, right? It's called the ProportionFit Diet, and it started with this book written by Dr. Nick Meyer. But the real hero of the program is this one measuring cup.
That is one measuring cup of 1 cup.
Of 1 cup. How many cups of food should we be eating a day?
I couldn't even hazard a guess.
That's the question. The ProportionFit Diet breaks it all down. Take a look.
Once you start losing that weight, it gets easier and easier.
Kathy Priest has been working toward her weight loss goals for a few months.
First week I was on it, I dropped over 8 pounds.
Debbie Wackley is on a weight loss journey too. They credit a program called the ProportionFit Diet for giving them the food freedom they never thought they could have.
I would find I'd gain 10 to 15 pounds every winter and then lose about 8 to 10 pounds every summer and then gain about 10 to 15 every winter, and through that cycle slowly my weight was creeping up. Now I pretty much keep a steady state.
Orthopedic surgeon Dr. Nick Meyer created the diet after applying it to himself. The concept is as simple as knowing what 1 cup looks like.
The simple formula is basically you take your weight, divide by 20, and that's about how many cups per day you need to sustain yourself. This is an 8-ounce cup. Something like an orange you can see fits in there nicely. You can visualize the size of that. That's about 1.25 cups. But then odd-shaped items like a piece of pizza or a taco, things like that, those get a little more confusing. But once you start to get the concept down, you understand sort of the volume of these different food items, even if they're oddly shaped.
What's with the pop can here?
So the pop can allows us a nice visual. So if you're out eating or you're at home and you're trying to just estimate the size of the food that you're eating, you can use that as a nice little reference. So 12 ounces, obviously, 1.5 cups. So you have this little sub sandwich that's about the same diameter, same height as the pop can, and you know that's 1.5 cups.
Debbie's before and after photos show how the program has worked for her. So far, she's lost 60 pounds.
I couldn't believe how many cups I was actually consuming in a day to maintain that weight. Could not.
I've actually lost 40 pounds, I guess a little more than 40 pounds, and it's the easiest, simplest thing I've ever done.
Kathy is well on her way to reach her weight loss goals too. Neither say they felt deprived.
1/3 of whatever number of cups you're eating per day, fruits and vegetables. The rest is a bit of a free-for-all. So you want to eat healthy food, but you don't restrict yourself. So whether it's a chocolate chip cookie, which is one of my favorites, or pizza, or a hamburger, or some chips, you can have those things. Just measure the volume, because when you start measuring volume, you actually start paying closer attention to what you're putting in your mouth.
But Dr. Meyer says subtracting cups of food over time from your diet is where the weight loss begins.
And then once you get your goal weight, you know how many cups you're supposed to eat, and then you maintain.
I want to be healthy and I want to stay healthy. So it's just the way I'm going to eat. That's the way it's going to be.
Well, Kelli, I would tell you that diets can be tough for some people to wrap their heads around. However, when you're showing me how much pizza I can fit in, I'm suddenly listening. I'm like, okay, great. Let's talk about the pizza.
Here's something to think about. When you grab a handful of chips, that's a cup of chips. How many handfuls are you grabbing in that sitting? So it really you start to think about, oh my gosh, how many cups am I really eating? But the first things first, you need to get started with the ProportionFit Exercise Plus Kit. Dr. Meyer has this kit put together. It's really, really great. You get the book, which I would suggest you read. It lays out everything about the diet. You get a container set, collapsible and portable 1.5 cup bowl, so you can throw that in your purse or your bag. And just if you have any questions, just measure it out. You also get access to participate in a weight loss challenges, which is how Debbie and Kathy met. They became each other's support systems. Yeah, so they have Facebook challenges. All of that is $150. It comes with much, much more, including like something like a Fitbit, so you can track when you're exercising. And also buy a cup.
Buy a cup.
I mean, really, when you think about it, how many cups a day are you eating? It really makes you think, and then you take one out, and you're going to lose some weight.
Yeah, that's a really good thing there. We would like to thank ProportionFit Diet for sponsoring Twin Cities Live. Meanwhile, Kelli, you're going to be at a happy hour, but not your typical happy hour tomorrow.
That's right. Yes, Radiance Med Spa in Woodbury is celebrating their 12th anniversary with a soiree Friday, tomorrow from 11 until 7. I'm going to be there, though, from 5 to 7 tomorrow night. You can join me for your chance to win prizes and to take advantage of special discounts on services. It's also a great time to stock up on products, which I need to do, get some gifts. And if you bring a +1, you each will receive a gift bag. But if you can't make it Friday, no big deal. Radiance's anniversary celebration continues Saturday from 10 to 2. We've got details on the events page of TwinCitiesLive.com.
Very cool. Kelly, thanks.
You're welcome.
I was getting pretty lonely in this studio. It's just me. When it's me alone in here, I'm just rattling around like a peanut in a can. In a cup. Bringing it back.
He really does, everyone.
Twin Cities Live is going to broadcast in the Northwest Metro in April. After the break, we reveal the next community in our TCL In Your Town series and find out when you can join me for 90 minutes of fun. But first, we'll take a look at the Twin